Hey guys.
Hello. Welcome back. Welcome.
Yeah.
Welcome.
I'm currently having my whole voice just, I don't know, it's just not there anymore. So I'm just gonna be drinking my tea and being basic today. So Kat's gonna do most of the talking.
So today we are going to be reviewing some stereotypes of homeschoolers in shows and the media and stuff like that. I'm just gonna give our blunt opinion about it because we're both homeschooled
Our whole lives.
all our lives up until college. So
We're gonna say offensive or not offensive.
offensive or not offensive. So yeah, I'm just gonna do it, and you can't do anything to stop us.
Hear that, haters?
Haters!
I made a PowerPoint.
A PowerPoint?
Yes, I
He
did.
made a PowerPoint. Isn't he wonderful?
I do try. Don't look, spoilers.
Oh, okay, I found out.
Okay, so schooling.
Homeschooling.
Why do we look so bad on TV? So, first character, Darcy.
Darcy.
Bunsen is a beast.
Okay.
So, I don't know when this show came out. It was after our childhood, but it was made by Butch Hartman. So, he was the one that made Danny Phantom, Fairly Odd Parents, and all that.
Okay, it does look like that kind of our style. I was gonna say, is this Fairly Odd Parents?
So, what's your first opinion while looking at her?
She looks hyperactive, like ADHD kind of psycho, her eyes. Look at her eyes. And I don't know, maybe it's just the hairstyle they gave her, but it looks a little unruly. It's cute, but it's unruly. And wait, I can't see her clothing. It looks like she has a jumper on or something.
So we're gonna dive in a little too about her personality and what she's like. Okay.
Right.
So Darcy is a weird girl. Sometimes appears to assist Bunsen and Mikey in solving problems. She does not get to socialize with other kids that often due to being homeschooled, and this has made her act unhinged. Darcy has a habit of popping up in unexpected places and surprising Mikey and Bunsen.
Okay. Yeah. Darcy is a weird girl. I'm sorry. Where did you get this description from?
The wiki. The first episode that she was in at the school, they showed her house. It's a misshapen school. It's a broke down school where she lives at. Me? And there's mannequins in the desk seats of where she goes to school at, which her mom teaches her.
Okay.
So
it's just home. No, I'm kidding.
No rule. Offensive or not offensive?
I'd say
1, 2, 3. Offensive.
It's like she lives in a crack house or something.
Things are are there weird homeschoolers?
Yes.
Some people I think are gonna belong in jail in a few years.
Oh yeah.
But on the other hand,
the majority of them, this is not it, man. This is a stereotype.
Yeah.
Already.
That is just really bad. We socialize.
And, oh my gosh. And already over quarantine, people were like, oh my gosh, homeschoolers and homeschooled moms are troopers. Because they are. And a lot of people realize, wow, how the hell did they do this?
Katie, Mean Girls. So, did you ever watch Mean Girls?
I don't think I have. I watched snippets of it. I'm sorry. I'm gonna get canceled for not having watched Mean Girls, which I am. I am gonna get canceled.
Like this video for Kat to watch Mean Girls.
I'll watch it anyway.
We'll do a reaction to it. She used to be homeschooled.
Okay.
But she was put in school because her parents used to live in Africa for safaris and stuff like that, so they homeschooled her.
Okay.
During those. So she gets put in school, but she comes back because her parents finally moved back to civilization.
Yeah.
And she has a hard time fitting in at first because everything that she went through. But now she joined the Mean Girl pack and she moved her way up in society, and then she became the new Mean Girl.
Okay, yes.
So let's see. Offensive or not offensive? 1, 2, 3. Not offensive.
It doesn't sound that bad.
It's just kind of the stereotype of
Like,
why are we always these safaris?
Like, yeah, like safaris, like just like out in the wilderness or something. That's actually hilarious. I wouldn't say that really offensive. I don't think so. Like,
yeah, is it a little annoying or like sometimes about it? Kind of, but they didn't really represent her in like a bad way.
Yeah.
Like they still made her like, you know, she was still very social. She was able to fit.
She was
in.
a normal. I do remember seeing her character like multiple times. I like I've said, I haven't watched the whole movie, but I've watched snippets of it, and like she seemed like a fine human being. Yeah. Like I don't think I knew she was homeschooled. Mm-hmm. So I'm kind of shocked now that I'm learning this because she just seemed like a regular high schooler, which is usually what is the case with homeschooled kids. So not offensive. I don't think it's offensive.
Yeah.
Well done.
Okay. Next one. Eliza Thornberry's.
Oh. Okay.
So.
Am I still on the camera? Sorry, I'm like blocking you. Elizabeth Eliza Thornberry, born September 30th, 1986, is the series' 12-year-old protagonist whom, unknowns to most with the exception of her older sister Debbie as of the movie, gained the ability to speak with animals after an encounter with an African shaman. I'm sorry. 10. Eliza is portrayed as a geek by her extensive zoological knowledge of her and her glasses, braces, and by occasionally standing pigeon-toed. That's just mean.
So, there's a few things that are kind of annoying about it. Is one, we're back in the safari again.
Safari, that's literally what I was about to say. Oh my gosh.
That and the nerd, geek,
yeah.
like, personality
like,
kind of thing.
I get it, like, why, but, like, there's just so many.
Like, I get it, look at Kat. Like, I understand, like, look, nerd. But, like, I mean, it's not like like, look at me. I'm, like,
just
beautiful.
Yeah, just by looking at her, you can tell that she's supposed to be, like, that weirdo, kind of crazy
that could talk
type.
to animals.
Yeah. This one and the first one, what was it?
Darcy?
Darcy. These two could be best friends. Okay, offensive or not offensive? 3, 2, 1. Offensive!
No!
I would say a little offensive.
A little. I would say probably halfway.
A little offensive. But, I mean, like, you can have your opinions, but I'd say a little offensive.
Well, so, I mean, I guess we'll kind of give it a break a little bit, because this was made in the 90s, so there wasn't that much known about
There wasn't, and I guess that's true.
So, I guess I can kind of get that, and they really never made fun of it, I feel, in a lot of different ways, because they did make her the main character. Like, Darcy was not the main character.
That's true. I think it's more of her appearance.
Yeah, appearance.
It's more of the appearance-wise, like...
Do you ever see that one video where it was just like, oh, well, you don't look homeschooled? They're like, hold on, just give me a minute. And
then yes!
Moving on?
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Peter, The Amazing World of Gumball.
Okay.
So, first look, looky,
another nerd.
Yes.
Another, why is he standing like that? He's like, and his feet are like this. Like...
It just looks like a classic, what you would picture a homeschool look like stereotypically.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Stereotypically, Peter, The Amazing World of Gumball. He is an anthropomorphic pepperoni slice. And wears a dark blue hat, glasses, blue pants, light brown shoes, and a green shirt that is tucked into his pants. Tucked. I watched The Amazing World of Gumball. Mm-hmm. I'm trying to remember his actual character. Yeah. Adriana Chris.
Don't bash my hobbies.
No, it's my hobby too. This is my friend.
I forgot to add the other part into there. Edit this out, editing Kat.
No, I don't think I will.
Personality. Peter speaks in nonsensical sentences that only he and his family can understand. I'm remembering now. Okay, despite this, he remains cheerful and social, treating Gumball and Darwin as good friends despite being very new to the school. Right. However, a different side of his personality is shown near the end of the episode, where he and his parents are shown to be radical criminals, stealing and destroying important documents for the city hall. He does attempt to apologize for his actions at the end, showing that he regrets his criminal acts. I remember this episode.
Episode.
Because
the whole episode was something when I was reading into it.
After getting into their car, the pepperonis go to the city hall and putting on masks. They steal various government documents. During the chase, the panicking Gumball and Darwin ask the pepperonis what is going on. They revealed that they hate the government because they do not allow homeschooling, which resulted in Peter speaking in gibberish. The pepperonis dropped the files into the canyon along with their car, blowing the files up. Not wanting his parents to be sent to jail, Peter makes up a speech in gibberish, and although the cops cannot understand him, they'll decide to allow his parents to go free, with the donut sheriff saying that the government files they destroyed are also on the internet. The pepperonis, however, do not know anything about the internet.
So, how triggering does that sound?
What's internet, Will?
Let's do our little countdown.
Okay.
1,
three, count up or count down?
3, 2, 1. Offensive!
I would say this is offensive.
This is like a slur campaign. I actually feel kind of disgusted by it. Like, when I first watched it, it was like really bad.
I remember when I watched it, I thought it was really funny.
Mm.
Looking back on it and looking like at all the little details, I'm like, this is really insane. I guess it's all kind of satire. I mean, you can't take it too seriously.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not gonna like get triggered by it too much, but it is a lot. Like the gibberish.
Yeah. We don't know how to speak English.
I don't know how to speak English.
Right?
The pepperonis,
The
huh?
pepperoni. Moving
So
on to
it was
our next
this
one,
right?
Yep.
Adrian Agreste! Okay. Adrian Agreste is the deuterogenist of Miraculous Tales of Ladybug and Cat Noir. So, we both know Adrian Agreste.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I don't find it, like, it's like, my viewpoint, during the show, he said he just didn't want to be homeschooled because he wanted to be more social. And that was the main thing they were driving into, that if he was homeschooled, he wasn't going to have any friends.
Yeah. In this show, he has such a hard time making friends because he's, like, really socially awkward.
Mm-hmm.
And just, he's kind of dense, not gonna lie. And it's like, you know, that was because he was, like, homeschooled and everything.
Mm-hmm.
So there's other stuff behind the scenes. It's not only because he's homeschooled, it's like the way he was homeschooled too.
Yeah.
Is because of his father and like the plot and everything.
Which I
kind of makes sense.
Which I kind of feel like that is some kids' lives though.
It kind of is.
There is some homeschoolers who don't allow them to go out. But at the same time, there is parents that let their kids go to school, and the minute they get back home, they're not allowed out.
No.
Like, you know, so there is like a lot of like, I don't know, different like viewpoints I think you can have on it.
It's just, I feel like this one isn't too bad.
No, because they made him normal. 3, 2, 1.
I'm offended!
Not offensive.
Not offensive.
I'm not offended.
Not offended. It's fine. Like, Adrian Agreste has a trauma. Let's be honest, Adrian Agreste has trauma. And it's not only because he was homeschooled that he's socially awkward.
Yeah.
And, but he does make, like, he's not that bad.
Mm-mm.
He's not like how they're portraying in all the other shows. Like, this and Katie from Mean Girls are fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, Katie and Adrian.
Yeah. So if
are fine.
So if we could rate the most offensive to least offensive, how do you think we would do? Because I would definitely say Peter from the Amazing World of Gumball is the top offensive one.
I'd say that, or the first one we looked at.
Darcy. That is a good in between. Well,
like for the top two.
I feel like Peter's worse because they also targeted the parents, like homeschooling
That's
parents.
true. Like Darcy, you said her house was like an old schoolhouse.
Yeah.
With the mannequins.
Yeah.
I'd say that's pretty bad.
Yeah. At least they didn't dive into like her parents being like radical about like the government and
I mean, like that
blowing up stuff and becoming criminals and all that kind of stuff.
Amazing World of Gumball is more popular than the other one, and it got more views and like, you know, exposure and stuff. Peter, just because it's more exposed.
Yeah.
And yeah, it really did target the parents too.
Would be number one.
Peter would be
the most
top offensive dude, and then Darcy would be right
second.
behind it.
Yeah, I would say Eliza would be the third.
Yeah, third. I want to do Adrian next.
Yeah, Adrian would be the next
and then Katie.
one. Katie was like perfectly fine.
She was fine. The safari thing still gets
safari.
me every time. I've never been in the safari. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Or have I? Yeah, I'm curious if they'll ever make more shows with like homeschool based everything.
Yeah.
Like there's the show Loud House. I don't think they're homeschooled though. I can't remember.
Let's see. First thing came out was Kidnapped. Conspiracy theories?
Conspiracy theories? No place like Homeschooled. Is it just an episode?
I think so.
Oh. Lola is being homeschooled since it's pageant season. Lincoln, in the form of a presentation, is seeking permission from Rita and Lynn Sr. if they can be homeschooled. The siblings attempt to get some work done, but they can't get through the first page of their workbook without getting distracted. And someone is homeschooled, they're required to take a test every Friday to make sure they studied. To make matters worse, Lola warns them that if they fail, they are forced to go back to regular school. That's actually kind of true.
How many times did our mom...
she would she'd
be like, if you don't do this, you're going to school.
She'd be like, I'm gonna put you in public school.
Yeah, and
you're gonna go to public school.
That scared us to death. I thought we were going to prison.
It really did.
I don't think it's offensive.
No, this actually, I would watch this.
Yeah.
This seems like something...
Because it's realistic.
It is pretty realistic.
Because they're not saying anything bad about it. It's pretty much the truth.
It is.
So...
This, I would watch this. This actually is like kind of relatable. With like getting distracted. Like, let's be honest, it is really hard to study by yourself.
Yeah.
And like be responsible for the things that you have to be doing.
Because these both came from Nickelodeon, like Bunsen and the Beast and Loud House both from Nickelodeon, and they both had two separately different like viewpoints on it, which is like crazy. And I know they were just homeschooled for like a week or whatever, which isn't a big deal, but they still didn't show it in any negative light. Like someone was like homeschooled and I wrote this, I felt. I think that beats
does that beat
Mean Girls?
Does that beat Mean Girls?
I feel like it does because there's nothing offensive about it.
And it wasn't only one person.
Yeah, because the safari part for Mean Girls kind of put it down.
It's still in there. You did.
So, and this didn't have any of that.
Yeah.
So, I think, Loud House would be
Loud House, I feel like, is number one. Because even though it's like one episode, it's just, they were still homeschooled for a week.
They did the same thing for Jimmy Neutron.
They did?
Mm-hmm. Jimmy got sick. So his dad decided to homeschool him.
Oh, his dad?
Yeah, the one that likes the dog.
I know his dad. Oh,
so
gosh.
he's like, no. So it was awful. The whole experience was awful.
Oh, no.
And he said how much he hated homeschooling. Yeah. But at the end, they kind of like, homeschooling wasn't for me.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and he was just like, homeschooling was not for me. And then he's like, I'm glad to be actually in school. I know a lot of like my past friends growing up and stuff, they just went to public school because they didn't like it.
They didn't like it.
Which is fine.
Yeah, that is fair. Like,
it happens.
We don't like public school.
Mm-mm.
We'll stay homeschooled. That's fine.
Yeah.
And if you don't like homeschooled, that's fine with us too. Like, just be honest about it.
Yeah.
And don't like make us seem insane.
Yeah. Because let's be honest, some parents should not be homeschooling their kids.
No! My gosh! Okay, no. Homeschooling is not right for everyone. But not all parents should have kids.
Yeah.
Not all parents should homeschool. Mm-hmm. So, cool.
Yeah.
I'm glad we got those like 2 extra little snippets in there.
Yeah.
Like, that's actually cool.
Do you want to go on a safari?
Yeah, let's go! Let's go! We're going onto the safari.
Oh, look. The safari.
The safari.
I think I see a monkey.
Is that a monkey?
Already.
Run! We have to catch the monkey. There's chickens in the safari. Here we have two homeschoolers in the natural environment.
I haven't seen a plant like this in a long time.
Oh my gosh.
This is a special Hairypocamus. You might be able to find a bear.
A bear? Maybe a lion?
Or two.
2 lions. Maybe some moonshine.
Dang.
Oh my gosh. Ah.
These are some wild thorns.
Oh, shoot! It's okay.
Just like the thorn berries.
Ow!
Don't worry. The homeschool remedy for that is just some honey and some whiskey.
And maybe a little bit of spit. Crikey.
Now this is some woods we got here. You going on your safari?
Safari!
We gotta find the talking animals. Maters and the talking animals.
Say what?
The talking animals.
Talking animals, obviously. I've been talking to them the whole time. What are you talking about? Oh my God.
Did you communicate with it?
Yeah, they said that there should be some mirrors that way.
Oh yeah.
I'll meet you over there, okay?
Okay.
I'll see you in a bit. Oh my gosh. Look what I found. We have 2 fresh tomatoes. These are just good quality. I gotta bring this home to Ma. Oh, she'll be thrilled. Ma! Ma, I found tomatoes!
So make sure you leave one for me.
Yeah, you gotta get the house first. You gotta get the house first if you want to.
You got a B last time, so you could be sending off to some school.
Hey, finders, keepers, you know the rules. Go away. These are my mirrors.
They want to be one of mine.
No. These are my mirrors.
You know sharing's key in the homeschool environment.
You know how it is. First comes there, first served.
Here we are.
We have a unnatural inhabitant right there. That there is called one of them lantern bugs. Yeah, getting rid of them monarch butterflies. And they're a bunch of sticks up our butts. Big annoyance. Big old meanies. Taking away our crops that we enjoyed, our maters. That's why we haven't really found any.
It's a punishment from God.
It's a punishment from God from that thing called the internet. Unbelievable. Look at what y'all done. Unbelievable.
Looking at your nasty stuff on there.
Look at that Instagram and that tickety talk, and the only tickety talk I need is from the clock that it shows me what time it is to go to church. Unbelievable.
And then they say we don't socialize.
And we say we don't socialize.
I think talking to the nice mailman and when we get him and to our mama
and to our papa
and to our siblings that we have 15 of.
We have 15 siblings. Well, y'all don't have 15 siblings. Unbelievable.
Why you need no one after that?
Unbelievable. I love being in a safari. Best place. I never want to leave. That's a place for me. And if any of you differ from that statement, then I think y'all a bunch of bozos. And safaris for winners.
And you're all Satanists.
Yeah.
Satanists. I bet you don't go to church on Sunday.
No, how could you? Oh my gosh, offending our Lord like that. Unbelievable.
You're just a bunch of prostitutes.
Oh my God. You know they are.
Sleeping with married men.
Oh my God.
Lying to their mamas.
Oh my gosh. Unbelievable. I'm going back in the safari. You stay over there.
That's why they go on their internet. Even what that is, I still don't know what it is.
Internet? What is the internet?
It's a thing people go on and look at.
What are they looking on the internet for?
I don't know. It's right in their backyard, whatever they want to say.
You know what that is?
What?
That is unnatural, and that is disturbing, and that's just weird.
It's the gateway to hell.
It's a gateway to hell, you know.
I get back, Mom said there's pot roast for dinner tonight.
Oh, no, pot roast.
She said she got us the rolls, too.
We only got that like 3 times a year. I was not watching where I was going, but you know how we do? We just put some spin on it.
And we put the Band-Aid on, but we put the sticky side on the cut.
Yeah, who cares?
Oh shoot, Mom said the dinner's ready inside the RV. We gotta get going.
Go, we gotta get to the RV.
Dang, poison eyes. Okay, put some spit on it. You'll be fine.
Like Aunt Cheryl used to say.
Just like Aunt Cheryl.
Until the government got her.
Oh, now that damn government, huh?
Her kid.
Oh my gosh.
She said she got banned from the internet, whatever that is.
What's the internet? The internet? What is that? Tell me when you get over there, because then I'll come over there too, because I don't want to be near you.
Okay.
All right. Tell Mama I'm fine. I mean, not that she really is concerned. Okay, so we're going back to eat our pot roast and say our prayers and be good children of God. So you all take a lesson from this and show you that we're doing just fine on our own in this safari or whatever the hell this is. Oh my, excuse my language. Unbelievable. You have any words?
No, I think you said it all pretty good.
I think I said it all. Where them maters at?